Welcome to Mind Power, a Brains R Us program brought to you by Centerpointe Research Institute. In these special episodes, you'll hear thought-provoking articles designed to expand your mind, useful tips to improve your life, and the latest neuroscience research to help you tap into your fullest potential. Now here's Bill Harris with today's Mind Power.
This week's article is Change Your Brain, Change Your Life, Brainwaves 101. Written by Bill Harris. Read by Mark Gilson.
I'm going to tell you a little-known secret. Unlocking this secret, understanding how it works, changes everything for the better. What is it? Awareness is the answer to nearly every human problem that actually has a solution. Why? Because awareness creates choice about how you feel, how you behave, which people and situations you attract or become attracted to, and the meanings you assign to what happens. And you'll always choose what serves you and drop what doesn't. Awareness is the fundamental ingredient underlying all positive change. A lack of awareness stymies us from making the changes we want to about our emotional health, success, lifestyle, and eating habits, or anything else. Meditation is the time-honored method for creating awareness. Based on brain scans of the world's most aware humans, scientists calculated how much meditation it takes to achieve the kind of super awareness we're after. It turns out to be quite a lot. There is a solution, but first, let's learn more about awareness and the brain. What happens in the brain as your awareness increases? Well, first of all, the electrical patterns in your brain change. And these patterns have a profound effect on your life. 24 hours a day, as nerve cells in your brain communicate, they generate electrical impulses that fluctuate rhythmically in distinct patterns called brainwave patterns. These patterns are closely correlated with the quality of life, your thoughts, your emotions, your state of being, the functioning of various systems of your body, and in essence, the entire quality of your life. There are 4 categories of brainwave patterns. The first and most rapid is the beta brainwave pattern, associated with concentration, arousal, alertness, and cognition. Higher frequency beta, however, is also associated with anxiety, disharmony, and disease. Perhaps slowing yourself from these levels might be beneficial. The second state is alpha. As you relax, your brainwaves slow into an alpha pattern. The higher end of alpha is a state of focused relaxation, often associated with superlearning, the ability to learn, process, store, and recall large amounts of information quickly and efficiently. When you're absorbed in a good book or a television show and you've blocked out your surroundings, you're making alpha waves. Slower alpha waves create deep relaxation, the twilight state between sleep and waking. Finally, alpha is the brainwave pattern of joy. Alpha waves equal happiness. Slower still are theta waves, the brainwave pattern of dreaming sleep and more advanced meditative states. Theta is associated with creativity, as in when you have an aha experience where you suddenly get it. You're making bursts of theta waves, increased memory abilities, visionary experiences, dreams as well as visions during meditation, and integrative experiences where we make broadly based positive changes in the way we see ourselves, others, or certain life situations. When making theta waves, self-sabotaging left brain filters are bypassed, making it much easier to change beliefs or habits. Though advanced meditators easily make theta waves, most people find this difficult. Finally, theta is also a state of tremendous stress relief, where the brain makes lots of relaxing endorphins that melt your stress away. And number 4 is delta, the slowest brainwave pattern, and that of dreamless sleep. A handful of advanced spiritual seekers, however, learn to remain alert in this state, a deep trance-like, non-physical state. Brainwave biofeedback expert Dr. James Hart has said that those who make waking delta waves become incredibly persuasive and make great leaders. Waking delta is also associated with what Eastern meditation schools called Kundalini awakenings, where dormant spiritual energy is activated and rises up through the spinal column. In delta, the brain also releases human growth hormone, which we make in decreasing quantities as we age, resulting in loss of muscle tone increased weight gain, loss of stamina, and many diseases associated with aging. Unfortunately, the benefits of alpha, theta, and waking delta are unavailable to most people. Why? Well, because despite the research and the astounding positive changes meditation creates, even those who know they should be meditating have trouble sticking with it. Those who do stick with meditation, or who use a modern technological method like Centerpointe's HoloSync audio technology, create a network of new neural pathways linking the left and right brain hemispheres, leading to many significant mental, emotional, and spiritual benefits, including what I call super awareness. Super awareness is possible because of something previously thought to be impossible: the brain's ability to change in response to stimulation, movement, experience, or thinking. In other words, it's natural neuroplasticity. We now know that any repeated stimulus, movement, experience, or thought causes the brain to assign additional neurons and neural connections to that function. The brain of a concert violinist has many more neurons and neural connections devoted to the movements, aural abilities, and other aspects of playing the violin. Similarly, the brain of an experienced meditator devotes more neural real estate to expressing awareness underlying the many superior mental, emotional, and spiritual qualities described above. Psychiatrist and neuroplasticity expert Dr. Norman Doidge of the University of Toronto describes neuroplasticity using this wonderful metaphor. The young brain is like a ski slope covered with virgin snow. The first skiers can go anywhere, as long as they avoid rocks and trees. Successive runs, though, create distinct tracks, and then ruts, making it difficult to take alternative paths down the slope. Similarly, the young brain has many choices regarding behavior and thought patterns. As more neural connections are assigned to learned ways of thinking and behaving, choice is reduced. Meditation, by creating new neural connections that increase awareness, reestablishes these choices. The meditator sees where dysfunctional ruts lead, allowing him or her to go off the beaten path, creating new and more functional choices. Our work at Centerpointe suggests that these choices fall into 4 categories. First, how we feel. Second, how we behave. Third, which people and situations we attract or become attracted to. And 4, the meanings we assign to what happens around us. These are the only things in life we have a choice about, and that's good news. With enough awareness, you will be able to choose all the things your brain controls, such as your moods, creativity, intelligence, willpower, and your ability to love and be loved. And this is just the beginning. You will be able to attract into your life all the things you want, and none of the things you don't. Meditation creates more awareness, and awareness creates more choice.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this article, please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, be well.
This episode of Brains R Us is brought to you by the Buy HoloSync app, the only official app for HoloSync. Enjoy quick daily brain-enhancing meditations, long-form HoloSync radio stations for up to 8 hours of continuous brainwave states, easily access all of your HoloSync suites and courses, and listen to more Brains R Us podcast episodes, all from your favorite device. Head on over to holosync.app/podcast26 right now to claim a free 7-day premium trial, no credit card necessary.